Okay. And turns out there were some character. It turns out there were some character episodes that I missed in Tekken 7, so I think I should probably finish that before this goes off stores. But anyway, last time we managed to complete the main story, and it was a pretty short one. Now we're going to be tackling the character episodes. I'll start at the top with Fang. Fang Wai had always abided by what was written on the Godfist scroll. Defeat all others by other masters and conquer their styles. The perfect warrior transcends all to become the Dragon God, having fought masters of many different styles. Fang returned to his childhood training ground to continue his intense training regime, whatever that name is. Then one day, an unexpected visitor appeared before Fang, a mysterious man who exceeded strength when the man made it clear that his desire was to fight. Fang had no reason to refuse. He accepted his opponent's challenge in silence and prepared to battle.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. You win.
This might be another short stream. Okay, now it's Law. Whatever that word is. With paying off his son's debts, martial law didn't realize how many of his students had quit his dojo until it was almost too late. With a large sum still to repay, Law was running out of ideas. As a last resort, he decided to search for a capable fighter to run the dojo. He asked friend Paul if he knew anyone in his usual manner. Paul said he himself would be the perfect candidate. However, thinking that the dojo would go bust in half a day if Paul took control, Law politely refused. Instead, he put the word out that if any strong fighters wanted to try out for the job, they should come and prove their skills in combat. Challenger after challenger appeared, but none of them were good enough for Law. Then, one day, Law heard a rumor that a martial artist living in the rural China was said to be the next God Fist master. Seeing this as his best chance yet, Law set off for his ancestral home land.
Come and get some. Dare you.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. You win.
These should have been part of the arcade endings, not these character episodes. Oh well.
I hope you're ready.
Look at this guy. Bob entered the King of Iron Fist tournament to prove he was the strongest in the world. On the way to his match, the road before him exploded, blocking his way forward. The smoke cleared to reveal a lone man emanating an evil aura. Bob had no idea what was happening, but his instinct told him that this guy was somehow connected to the destruction around them. Bob's senses of justice stirred inside him, and he vowed with all his might to defeat the man before him. As a red mist fell over his eyes, Bob forgot about being in a hurry and walked toward his opponent.
It's all or nothing. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. KO. You win.
Is he okay?
Bob never made it to the tournament.
That sucks. Now, Brian Fury is a dab hand at making enemies. Is a hand at making enemies. But when you travel the world picking fights, hey JB, how's it going? That's not exactly a surprise. So when Brian appeared in a war-torn city, he took the opportunity to go on an indiscriminate rampage. Sorry, he getting my tongue twisted. With the world turned upside down by the constant fighting, Brian was in his element. So when a rotund, sluggish-looking man approached him, amid the chaos, Brian could only lick his lips in glee at the prospect of a new victim. With the world turned upside down by the constant fighting, Brian was it was in his element, so my bad. I already read that.
One. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
That will really hit the groin. Looks like somebody's got his eyes out. Jeez! How much muscle does that guy have? Well, yeah. Sometimes these names are hard to pronounce. Alright. Harang sees a man as his rival, Jin Kasama. Jin, CEO of the Mishima Zaibatsu, declared war against the world, and in his ensuing turmoil, vanished suddenly without a trace. Suspecting there is more to Jin's disappearance than meets the eye, Harang vowed to track him down. With only a shred of reliable information at hand, he headed to the Middle East. After the series of dead leads, Harang heard word of that a demon had appeared in a town. Without a second thought, he got on his motorcycle and hammered down there. When he arrived, the place had been deserted, save for Jin Kasama in his devil form. So how's things going for you, JB?
드디어 찾았다.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, now, for some reason, this one, Harang speaks in his language except for Tekken 4.
KO. Round 2. Fight. Perfect.
Oh god, perfect on that one. Things could have been better. Things could have been better, JB. Some people just don't know when to cooperate. Sometimes. Ooh.
Let them get away.
Is Hoang okay? He took a grenade to the face. He's still breathing, but he really is hurt. Anyway, time for Devil Jin. After he defeated Asriel, Jin Kasama was apprehended by the UN troops as his unconscious body was being transported by helicopter. He became possessed by his devil form, ripped free from his strategic tactic, tore through the helicopter's fuselage with a powerful beam and then escaped. Intermittently fending off the unit's attempt to recapture him, Devil Jin wandered the desert until he stumbled across a town in the Middle East. His arrival at the town's bazaar sent the civilians fleeing for their lives, turning the once buzzing settlement into an abandoned husk. That is until a certain someone showed his face.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. KO. You win.
Dang, he got hit by the grenade again.
Tu crois sûrement pas que tu peux me battre.
Lily entered the King of Iron Fist tournament again, without telling her father this time either. There she was anyway, smiling as his reporters crowd looked on, and her opponents entered the arena. Lily was set to fight against Asuka Kasama, someone she had personally considered her greatest rival for many years. If Lily saw the look on of the annoyance on Asuka's face, it did show she just walked elegantly to the center of the ring, like she owned it. All the while, taking Lady Luck for opportunity to fight her rival. Someone she had personally considered her greatest rival for many years. If Lily saw the look, again with sometimes the text makes it feel like I am reading it twice now.
Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
Hey, that was just something.
Je ne sais pas. Juste comme ça. C'était rigolo. Et tu le méritais pour avoir été tellement... toi.
Hello, Light Yoshi fan. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Now time for Ahsoka's side. Since they first fought at the King of Iron Fist tournament, Ahsoka felt that Lily was taking the whole rifling nonsense a little too seriously. Ahsoka recalled Lily's phone call out of the blue a few days earlier. Hello, Ahsoka. I am sure you have heard the news that the King of Iron Fist tournament is starting again soon. I wish I could speak her language when she's making that text. Whatever. Why not? I have already been gracious enough to register you for the competition. Not trying to weasel out of it, you hear? I am ever looking forward to fighting you. As Ahsoka let her rage toward Lily's presumptuousness fly down the phone, Lily hang up, fed up and being treated like a rich girl's plaything. Ahsoka thought that maybe if she beat Lily, the conceited little princess would leave her alone. Then again, maybe not. Ahsoka wondered how she could resolve the situation, but come up with nothing. Eventually, she decided to go along with Lily's plan and entered the tournament.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
Sébastien? Oui, comme prévu. Ciao!
なんやいきなり電話して。
Tu sais, aujourd'hui je vais emménager chez toi.
は？何を言うとんねん。
Et je vais apprendre les arts martiaux classiques de style Kazama.
は？
Détends-toi! Tout est réglé. Je viens d'acheter ta maison et ton dojo. Je sais tout de toi, Asuka. Ton père a été battu par Fenway, le tas de muscles qui pratique le kenpo, et il a perdu ses élèves et son argent. Ta famille n'avait pas les moyens de réparer ton dojo, et encore moins le dojo. J'ai aussi étudié ton arbre généalogique. C'était très intéressant. On dirait que tu pourrais facilement être entraîné dans les histoires des Mishima. Oh, j'ai oublié de te dire. J'ai fait nettoyer ton dojo, et je l'ai fait décorer avec des pétales de fleurs. Ton père était enchanté. Nous devrions rentrer à la maison. Tout de suite. Allez, dépêche-toi. Personne n'aime les traînards.
To be honest, to me, I think I really don't like Lily's character at all. Like Ahsoka sees in her, she's just a spoiled princess. Senyo. Ling Senyo, infiltrated with the Mishima Saibatsu building in search of information relating to Jin Kasama's disappearance. Creeping deeper into the enemy territory under the guard's noses, she eventually hears Heihachi Mishima's voice coming from the room. He was going to give me orders about locating Jin. Just as Seo was about to sneak into the room, a man dressed in white emerged and pushed her back. "Take me to Jin," Seo demanded. Inflicting, the man stood there for a moment before ordering Seo to follow him. He led her to the roof, then silently toward her, and reunited himself to fight. Seo took up her fighting stance and said, "So that's how it is, huh? If you think I'm just some little girl, you're sadly mistaken." Huh.
Round one. Fight. KO. Round two. Fight. You win.
Got another perfect.
ただの女の子じゃないって分かった？
D'accordo. Ti permetto di venire con me. Ma dovrai essere pronta.
分かってる。でももう迷わないって決めたから。
Bene. Era quello che volevo sentirti dire.
Ominous. Gladio.
Niente di più facile.
The Serious Marksman, a secret society of exorcists, has exerted a profound influence on Europe. History for hundreds of years. The most powerful exorcist of the current generation, Claudio, who was visiting the Mishima Saibatsu as their groups joined forces to subdue a certain evil. After sharing information on the targets, Kazuya Mishima and Jin Kasama, Claudio left the control room only to be confronted by a young girl. He was about to call the guards when she demanded to be taken to Jin. A plan sprung in Claudio's mind. He led her to the roof and, with a grin, prepared to face her in combat.
Sarà un piacere combattere contro di te.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight. You win.
Come desideri. Puoi unirti a me. Credo che sarai un'ottima esca per la mia preda.
Deixa eu te testar pra ver se você luta de verdade.
Cai pra dentro, sua aberração.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Jesus Christ, I was muted this whole time? Damn it. Whoops. Sorry, I guess I let some dialogue out. As I was saying, I wish I knew more about Katarina too.
Round 2. Fight.
Well, I hope I didn't leave out too much information.
Que é isso? Volta aqui! Não.
Wait, that was her adoptive father? Jeez, that's messed up. Anyway, time for Master Raven. As an agent for the UN's intelligence bureau, Master Raven embarked on her last top-secret mission. Infiltrated to King of Iron Fist tournament and confront her assigned target. In the frozen era, that was to be the battleground. Master Raven stood, arms folded, face to face with her subordinate sworn enemy, who simply narrowed his eyes and took up a fighting pose.
You're that Russian.
Round 1. Fight.
Dragunov. Hey, JP, what do you mostly think of Dragunov?
KO. Round 2. Fight.
I kind of traded there.
This is the guy that gave Raven all that trouble?
Hey, Cliff. Welcome to the stream. How you doing?
That imbecile needs to be retrained.
Yeah, he kind of is kind of boring, to be honest. Sergei Dragunov enters the King of Iron Fist tournament on army orders. At the designated arena of his first match, a woman appeared before him. There was something strangely familiar about her. It didn't take Dragunov long to figure out who she was, and he wasted no time in readying himself for combat. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, he has the most boring rage move I ever seen. He just crawls and just sledgehammers him. Don't believe me, I'll show you. Hey, Master Raven, beat me up for a moment. Yeah, I'm not doing that on purpose. For some reason it's blocking automatically.
Round 2. Fight.
Come on, Raven. Don't go all day. Like, this rage move is just boring.
You win.
He just punches the opponent down and just sledgehammers them. Also, question, how come Dragunov actually got in Tekken 8 while Katarina didn't get a single second chance? Anyway, time for Paul.
No pain, no gain.
When Paul Phoenix, the golden boy of the martial arts world steps into the ring, the excitement in the crowd about palpable. But this time, when his opponent's name rang over the arena's louder speakers, he could only scratch his head in disbelief. It was Kuma again? However, Kuma was nowhere to be seen. Word went round that the bear had dropped out of the tournament. The ring announcer informed the spectators of a last-minute change to the fight card. Revealed Paul awaits the entrance as his long anticipated human opponent.
Round 1. Fight.
And when it came to Tekken 8, when it's time to give Dragunov another chance at redemption with his Rage Art, it's just the same thing, but this time with a cold atmosphere going around. I know you're trying to make it look cool, Bandai Namco, but he's supposed to be the Saiyan Angel of Death. Come on, make something more cooler than that.
You stink!
We love Panda, not you!
This ending was... oh... Okay, this ending was a spiteful jab at Paul, for some reason. Not cool, Tekken 7, not cool. Hang on, I gotta go feed the dogs. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, Kuma has an even better Rage Art than Dragon Arms. At least Kuma's Rage Art is really creative. Even 7 is really creative because he uses the fish like a freaking baseball bat. Anyway, Ling Xiao's pet and personal bodyguard was concerned because she hadn't seen Seal since she left in search of Jin Kasama. Panda deduced that Seal was likely at a King of Iron Fist tournament match, so she headed off to the arena. Panda approached the staff entrance and inquired with the guards as Steele's whereabouts, but was hurriedly assured inside, believing Steele to be somewhere up ahead. She bounced down a darkened corridor towards the light ahead, but to her chagrin, it wasn't Panda's dear Seal who awaited her, but an unfamiliar boorish man, that being Paul, with a bizarre hairstyle, and enraged by the man's attitude and absence of her owner. Panda's fury reaches boiling point. Sorry about that. By the way, JV, what do you think of Paul's ending in Tekken 7 in the character episode?
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, Paul's a really likable guy, but after Tekken 4, things didn't look up to him. I simply hate Paul's ending in the Capitals episode because it was another spiteful jab at him. I mean, once he beats Panda, Paul suddenly gets booed by the crowd. Come on. At least cheer for him. Honestly, sometimes I don't know what's with society these days. And like, Ray Chilu, hey, Chilu, whatever her name is, I'll call her Lucky. Lucky is a pop sensation in the face of the G Corporation brand. When a mysterious man burst into G Corp and took out guard after guard with dance-like techniques, Lucky Chill fiercely walked right up to him and blocked his path. She threw the man one of her trademark smiles and issued him a challenge. Fight her, and if he loses, he'll have to work as her backing dancer. Without caring if he accepted the conditions or not, she prepared for battle.
Round 1.
I know Paul didn't defeat Ogre completely, but okay, that throw is really
Round 2.
amazing. Maybe Lucky will get the chance to appear in Tekken 8 as DLC. Sometimes I feel bad for Eddie. Speaking of him, he's the next DLC character for Tekken 8. Anyway.
Vamos lá.
Anyway, Eddie Guerrero went to G Corporation to exact revenge on Kazuya Mishima for murdering his father after he taken out a crowd of guards. A young girl in a strange outfit stood before him and struck a pose. You're not getting past me, old man. Hee Sometimes the youth can be a little cruel sometimes. What did she mean by old man? Confused and irritated by her appearance and disrespectful tone, but aware of the threat she posed, and prepared to fight.
Não pense que eu vou pegar leve com você. Round 1. Fight.
A lot of people say that Eddie is one of the cheapest characters in Tekken, in the Tekken series, because he's perfectly made for button mashing for some reason.
Me diz onde está o Kazuya. Tá brincando comigo?
Pega, pega, pi.
Droga!
Capri, Capra, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Is that another Vine style that I'm not aware of? King, my favorite grappler. King is not only a masked professional wrestler, but also the proud owner of the orphanage. Recently, King's sworn friend and comrade Craig Murdoch, as well as the man King called his master, both engaged in a bloody fight, which left them with critical injuries. Capoeira. Thanks, JB. So, is Capoeira a type of fighting style that I'm not aware of? King desperately wanted to come to his friend's rescue, but knew that their operations wouldn't come cheap. At the same time, King's orphanage was in constant danger, owing to the war that raged between G Corporation and the Mishima Zaibatsu. Finding himself caught between a rock and a hard place, King entered the King of Iron Fist tournament with his eyes set firmly on the cash prize. Go down, King.
Round 1. Fight.
I didn't think dance fighting was a thing.
Round 2. Fight.
When it comes to dance fighting, I think okay, I want to see your right guard, King.
You win.
Yeah, I can tell, judging by how Eddie moves. The thing about that fight is, though, you gotta put some motion on to your legs. What I meant is, what I'm trying to say is, you gotta make sure you keep those reflexes in check, as well as put some, something. Oh, what is the word I'm looking for? Jack. Okay, time for Jack. It was no secret that G Corporation was locked in a power struggle with the Mishima Saibatsu. However, within the G Corporation Corp itself, another battle was raging. The battle created the ultimate next-gen humanoid weapon. On one side was the development team behind the Jack series, led by Jane. One the other was the research team responsible for Gygas, a bio-enhanced superhuman. With his massive size, uncanny mobility, Gygas was hailed with his versatility in combat, and some saw him as more than capable of dislodging the Jack series from its position as G-Corp's premier weapon. Both teams entered their weapons into the King of Iron Fist tournament to decide once and for all which was the best.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. You win.
Poor Jack. Oh God. Okay, that ending was funny. He just catches the paper and just falls off and boop. Okay. Anyway, time for Leo. Yeah, that is odd, JB. Leo entered the King of Iron Fist tournament and helps him uncover and more about his deceased mother, who had been a researcher of Misa. Of course, when Leo learned his battle arena was to Saipasu own dojo, he couldn't believe his luck. However, when he got there, the dojo was in ruin. The moonlight poured in through holes in the walls and roof, illuminating the floor with an eerie beauty. A short while later, a strange floating silhouette appeared and slowly glided toward Leo. The silhouette held a sword in his hand, in his left hand, as Yoshimitsu, that rotated at a mind-bending speed. What the hell was this thing? It looked like some kind of flying squid or octopus. Was it a demon? Then finally dawned on Leo. The bizarre creature was his opponent. Cautiously, he prepared to fight.
Du machst mir wirklich Angst.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. You win.
Was ist das für ein Ding? Ein Tintenfisch? Ein Oktopus? Ein Ninja? Das ist also dieser komische Typ, über den alle reden. Japan ist so verrückt. Nein, ich muss mich auf meine Mission konzentrieren. Bis später, komischer Oktopus-Typ.
Yeah, I don't blame Leo for mistaking Yoshimitsu as an octopus. I mean, it looks like he's an octopus. Alien from outer space. How many pages? Oh, we got 2 left. Hang on, I hear Chico just trying to... I gotta go bring him in. With Hayashi was reinstated as the CEO of the Mishima Saibatsu. Hang on. It's okay, JB. But Heihachi... Yoshimitsu sensed something bad was afoot, and so entered the King of Iron Fist tournament as a way of confronting his suspicions. And sorry about the whole thing. Chico just snuck into Buster's dog food again. His infiltration point would be the Michin Dojo. It seemed like the perfect location for collecting intelligence, and even though the building would act as the arena for his tournament match, Yoshimitsu approached from the air just in case. When he entered Mishima's dojo, the place looked as though it has been hit by a typhoon. Waiting for Yoshimitsu in the gloom was a charming young martial artist. Yoshimitsu couldn't say for sure, but he thought he seemed a little tense. Though he looks were enchanting, he also seemed dangerous, so Yoshimitsu braced himself for battle.
Round 1. Fight.
And fun fact, in Tekken 5, I used Yoshimitsu first, but I had no idea how to control him.
Round 2.
So I was kind of, well... Ow!
Ein komischer Oktopus-Typ ist hinter mir her.
Ouch! That hurt. Shaheen.
أريد معرفة الحقيقة.
Shaheen works for a private military firm specializing in the provision of security services. During his time in the army, he earned a reputation as an expert in one-on-one combat. One day, his friend and owner of a company involved in the oil industry died suddenly under mysterious circumstances. In the post-mortem, the death was listed as accident, but Shane suspected foul play when his friend's company was suddenly bought by the G Corporation, and management, all family members resigned. He began to investigate the matter, and relative of a close friend confounded in him that a demonic man was pulling the strings at G Corp's. Kazuya and Mishima Shanson struggled to believe a real demon could exist, but his investigation revealed that Kazuya could be worse than any of Hell's creations. Shihane was torn. Should he take revenge for his friend's death by destroying that demon or not? Racked in with doubt, he embarked on a sole mission to infiltrate T-Corp.
لا أريد إيذائك، لكن سأقاتلك إذا اضطررت.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. You win.
Yeah, it's good to have a second weapon.
ومع ذلك سأختار طريق الرحمة. بالقيام بذلك
And it's nice to know that blaze keep him from going insane.
كازويا، ما رأيك في العمل معي؟ ماذا؟ تبا، إنه الشرير الأكبر. إذا كان الأمر كذلك فيجب أن لا أدعه يهرب في المرة القادمة التي أقابله فيها. لأجل أصدقائي، لأجل العالم أجمع، علي إيقافه.
Okay, so what do you think of Xiang, JB? I'll say.
I got this.
I'll say, so tried her best to support her family by balancing two jobs. One as a model and one as a professional kickboxer. One day while she was out running her usual training course along the mountain roads, she was suddenly confronted by an enormous hairy creature. I feel like that's Akuma. I'll say screamed and then fled her, half in tears, but the creature remained on her heels. Realizing she had little chance of escaping, Elsa abruptly came to a halt, then turned trembling to face her feral foe.
Oh gosh. I'm getting nervous.
Round 1. Fight.
To be honest, Jungle Outpost is one of my favorite soundtracks.
You scared me. You came after me so you could give me this? No. Are you okay? Stay with me!
Don't worry, people. Kuma will be fine. He's in Tekken 8. speak out, Kuma. He's next. Also, by the way, I just realized Shaheen fought Kazuya while these guys fought their opponents that are on the picture in the character episode. Which led to Shaheen to be in Tekken 8. Anyway, Kuma. The Misha and Saibasu dispatched Kuma along with the Tekken Force to the Philippines on the pretext of helping out with relief efforts after a monstrous typhoon with the Saibasu's financial cloud behind them. Kuma and the soldiers visit the stricken areas, gaining the trust of the locals. Before long, local youths jobless after the disaster came forward asking to join the Tekken Force, and a recruitment test was quickly established as and many young hopefuls went to test location deep in the jungle. Unbeknownst to them, the final test was a fight against none other than the Kuma himself. Some buckled under the pressure and quit. Others were eliminated, but in the end, one candidate remained an athletic young woman. However, the girl took a look at Kuma and burst into tears. Kuma felt bad, but attacked anyway in order to complete his assignment.
Round 1. Fight.
I gotta chill this rage hard. Come on, hit me. Okay. Batter up. Home run.
You win.
Get away from me! Don't eat me!
She fainted. Miguel.
Sigue así y te acabarán matando.
Miguel. After losing his sister in an airstrike ordered by the Mishima Sanbatsu under the direction of Jin Kasama. Miguel Caballero Rojo devoted his life to seeking revenge. However, when Jin suddenly vanishes without a trace, Miguel's life purpose disappeared along with him. From that point forward, Miguel began to wander like a specter from Baltorn town to Baltorn town. One day, as he had felt through Rosa dilapidated buildings, he stumbled across a strangely familiar hooded man. Then, there in front of him was none other than his sworn enemy, Jin. Consumed with both fury and rage, Miguel becomes frenzied and goes in for the kill.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
Parece que estás a punto de perder. ¡Apártate!
I realized I was on mute again. Anyway, that rage art was really good. One of the best ones, in fact.
¿No me reconoces? No, supongo que no. Mishima Saibatsu mató a mi hermana en un ataque aéreo como si no fuera nada. Lo haré, pero no ahora. Aún no ha sufrido lo suficiente como para merecer la muerte. No, todavía no. No hasta que estés lleno de esperanza. Entonces te mataré como si no fueras nada. No te atrevas a morir hasta que llegue ese día.
Oh, man. I feel bad for Miguel. I understand his pain. If someone like Kazuya, Mishima, or Jin were to end up killing one of my true loves or family members, I would have been mad too. Anyway, we got Steve and Nina to go. Steve Fox has plenty of run-ins with the Mishima Saibatsu, but he never gave up his search for information about his past, though his mother's identity remained a mystery. One name in particular began to crop up time again. Nina Williams. Believing she knew something, Steve began investigating her whereabouts until he came up with a promising lead. The information led him to an imposing cathedral. As he considered how best to proceed, a figure appeared from inside, dressed in a colored wedding gown. It was Nina, who seemed to be running away from something. Steve told her to stop, but she ignored him and fled, determined not to let this opportunity escape him. He blocked her path.
You will talk to me, even if I have to make you.
Round 1. Fight.
By the way, JB, what do you think of Miguel's rage art?
My earliest memory is of a Mishima Zaibatsu laboratory. I don't even know who my parents are. The only one I remember is Dr. Kleeser. She was always nice to me. I infiltrated the Mishima Zaibatsu, and for several years siphoned out intel. Unfortunately, none of it really led anywhere. But your name did come up, time and time again. So tell me, what's your connection to the lab? To me?
Those labs were used by the Mishima Zaibatsu to create super soldiers. Their goal was to physically and genetically engineer the ultimate soldier. Of course, it all ended in failure. But judging by your left arm, you must be one of the survivors. At the time, the Mishima Zaibatsu had captured me and forced me into cryosleep. It's only recently that I discovered my genes were used in their experiments.
Wait, so does that mean you are my mother?
Don't get the wrong idea. You'll never be my son. I couldn't care less about you. If anything, you're a thorn in my side.
Get out of here. I'll take care of this.
Sorry about that. I was called off by my mother calling me on my phone. Anyway, as I was saying, once we're done with Nita, we'll finish the special character epilogue.
Going somewhere?
After failing to apprehend Jin Kasama, Nina Williams decided it was time for her and the Mishima Saibatsu to go their separate ways. On her first private assassination job, she was tasked with infiltrating a mafia wedding, possessing as the bride. During the ceremony, the firefight broke out where Nino took out her targets. However, the commotion had attracted the TEKKEN force, who had been dispatched to suppress the violence, and they gave chase with the TEKKEN force in hot pursuit. Nina made her escape. That's when she bumped into a man she found visually familiar. The man wouldn't leave her alone. He seemed to have something he wanted to say to her. Nina decided to confront that a confrontation was her best chance of escaping.
Step aside.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. You win.
Well, she escaped. Well, that's it. Except it's not. We got one more thing to do. And that's the special character ending. Special match. Ooh. Sometimes I feel a little unsure of my like right now about this. I think I can take it on, as long as it's not difficulty spike. Intense carnage. Time to fight Akuma at his full power. Damn it, missed!
You lose.
Damn, Akuma's really tough. Oh, this is going to be bad. Ugh. This is not going well. This is like final boss levels of... Damn it!
ちらにある。これが貴様の墓場だ。
I did. And that's the actual main story. Which means we're finally done with Tekken 7. Well, since we're done with that, I might be honest, this was a good game, but however, the only negative I can think of is that it doesn't have any exclusive endings to the arcade. Anyway, I'll find a right target and we'll be done with the game. Okay, if you guys enjoyed the stream, hit that like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.